Bear and Alaskan Bush's Noah Brown. Following their divorces, people decide to move back to Alaska. The Brown brothers return to the beginning of it all, where the Alaskan Bush people family has endured many hardships over the years, from severe winters and legal issues to catastrophic health struggles. Today, they are two of the show's most well-known characters. Thereafter, their separate marriages failed. Brown and Noah Brown are once again in the news. According to reports, brothers have decided to leave Washington and return to their roots in Alaska. This decision represents a significant turning point for the Brown family, especially as both men seek healing, clarity, and a new beginning following public divorces. Their return to Alaska is more than just a physical relocation, it's a symbolic one, back to the principles and way of life that their father, Billy Brown, taught them. Divorce causes significant changes in the past. Bear and Noah Brown have both undergone highly public and emotionally intense splits from their lovers this year. Bear, who wed Raven Adams in early 2022, had a tumultuous relationship that included several breakups and reconciliations until eventually, divorce filing. The couple attempted to work things out for River, their son, despite their disagreements, proved to be irreconcilable. In a touching social media message, Bear acknowledged that his writing and mental health suffered as a result of the divorce. Sometimes love just isn't enough. We tried everything, but some things can't be fixed. My son will always be my priority. Bear's more solemn and contemplative side was observed by fans as he avoided making public appearances and more often withdrew into the bush after Noah's split from wife Rain. Alicia was equally challenging. The two had established a peaceful life together with their kids away from the majority of the show's attention, but by early 2025, rumors of strain in their relationship had started to circulate. Although Noah did not publicly reveal the reasons for their divorce, sources close to the family suggested that the strains of fame and divergent opinions about living off the grid contributed to the breakdown, leading to a return to their roots in a shared decision that reflects their survivalist mindset. And Bear and Noah's intention to move back to Alaska permanently feel that going back to the isolated, wild place where they were raised will help them re-establish a connection with their. In a recent video that was shared with followers, Bear stated that Alaska is, for me, Alaska's home, where they learned about their late father's heritage. It's where I need to go now to heal and rebuild, he said. Echoing his brother's sentiment, Noah added, "After everything that's happened, I need to find myself again, and I think Alaska is the only place I can do that." According to family sources, the brothers intend to settle in a remote part of Alaska, much like in the early days of. It is expected of Alaskan Bush people to continue living off the land and constructing their own shelters, just as they did in the past, relocating to Washington. Emotional responses and fan support. Fans of the show have seen Bear and Noah mature from wild young men into husbands and fathers, and their choice to move back to Alaska has been warmly received, particularly from devoted viewers who identify the brothers with the tough, adventurous way of life that made the show first and foremost a hit. One admirer commented on Bear's most recent post, saying that returning to Alaska is the best choice they can make. After everything they've been through, Bear and Noah deserve peace, and I believe returning to Alaska will help them reset and concentrate on what really matters. Others expressed hope that the move would aid in their emotional recovery. In their Instagram post, which captures your essence as strong, resourceful, and grounded in nature. Although Alaskan Bush People has halted production in recent seasons, many fans also see this as a chance for a new chapter in the show. The brothers' return to Alaska might breathe fresh life into the series and bring back the unvarnished survivalist themes that first enthralled viewers. Rebuilding life after a loss. Their return to Alaska is viewed as a step in the right direction, but it is not without emotional baggage. According to reports, both men are resolving the complex emotions associated with divorce, particularly as co-parents. Noah, on the other hand, is currently engaged in private custody negotiations for his 2 children. Despite these personal difficulties, the brothers seem determined to literally start over. Bear has stated that he intends to continue sharing custody of his son River and will travel back and forth when necessary. They have already started looking into potential sites and have stated that they plan to, whether for a new season of Alaskan Bush People or a different project, documenting portions of their journey is important because, as Bear explained, it's not about running away but rather about coming back to the truth of who we are. The wild taught us everything, and now we return, not as boys but as men who have lived, lost, and learned, and a new chapter begins. The Brown family's journey has never been easy, but Bear and Noah's, a major turning point in their lives was their choice to return to Alaska following their divorces. They are going with simplicity. As they get ready for this next chapter, fans worldwide will surely be watching and cheering for Billy Brown's sons to reclaim the wild spirit that has defined their lives from the beginning. For fans and family alike, nature and reflection over comfort and chaos is a hopeful sign that the brothers are finding their path again together.